If you'd like to give more to United Muslim Relief, their booth is right in the back, their table is right in the back. Please feel free. A number of people have asked about some of the artwork in the back, particularly the lettering Gaza and Palestine. This is called Gaza font, and it's done by a group of Lebanese artists, and they intended to protest the media blackout that took place during the Israeli massacre in Gaza. And if you look closely at the images, you'll see pictures of the devastation in Gaza, along with captions describing certain instances that took place. Words we wish we would have heard or seen in the American press. At this point in time, we'd like to call Ranim Abu-Baris to the stage. Inshallah, she's going to treat us to some Palestinian poetry. Palestinian poetry is also a big part of our culture.
Assalamu alaikum. Mahmoud Darwish was a symbol of Palestine and a Palestinian poet. His poems were on the concept of homeland. He strived to convey the Palestinian people's struggles through his eloquent and soft-spoken words. He wrote a well-known poem called Bitaqatu Hawiyya that he first recited on May 1st, 1965 to a large group of people in Al-Nasra. And within days, this very poem became well-renowned across the country and the Arab world. سجل أنا عربي ورقم بطاقتي 50,000 وأطفالي 8 وتاسعهم سيأتي بعد صيف فهل تغضب؟ سجل أنا عربي وأعمل مع رفاق الكد في محجر وأطفالي 8 أسل لهم رغيف الخبز والأثواب والدفتر من الصخر ولا أتوسل الصدقات من بابك ولا أصغر أمام بلاط أعتابك فهل تغضب؟ سجل أنا عربي أنا اسم بلا لقب صبور في بلاد كل ما فيها يعيش بفورة الغضب جذوري قبل ميلاد الزمان رست وقبل تفتح الحقب وقبل السرو والزيتون وقبل ترعرع العشب أبي من أسرة المحراث لا من سادة النجب وجدي كان فلاحا بلا حسب ولا نسب يعلمني شموخ الشمس قبل قراءة الكتب وبيتي كوخ ناطور من الأعواد والقصب فهل ترضيك منزلتي؟ أنا اسم بلا لقب سجل أنا عربي ولون الشعر فحمي ولون العين بني وميزاتي على رأسي عقال فوق كوفية وكفي صلبة كالصخر تخمش من يلامسها وعنواني أنا من قرية عزلاء منسية شوارعها بلا أسماء وكل رجالها في الحقل والمحجر فهل تغضب؟ سجل أنا عربي سلبت كروم أجدادي وأرضا كنت أفلحها أنا وجميع أولادي ولم تترك لنا ولكل أحفادي سوى هذه الصخور فهل حقا ستأخذها حكومتكم كما قيل؟ إذن سجل برأس الصفحة الأولى أنا لا أكره الناس ولا أسطو على أحد ولكني إذا ما جعت آكل لحم مغتصبي حذاري حذاري من جوعي ومن غضبي حذاري حذاري من جوعي ومن غضبي
Thank you, Sister Ranim, for that beautiful recitation. You know, it's, in spite of all the calamities that the Palestinian people have been through, their resilience is something that's truly impressive. As we said, Palestinians use songs and now, as you've seen, poetry as a form of cultural resistance. Also, something we're very profoundly known for is dance, and specifically the debka. The debka is a dance that's practiced in Greater Syria with different variations being performed in different countries. It's performed oftentimes during joyous occasions, but for Palestinians, it's also seen as a sign of cultural defiance. So without further delay, we have Turab Bladi here to perform the Dabka, and I think they'll need some time to come up. Please give them a nice warm round of applause. Thanks.
محلى حمام الدار محلى زغاليله محلى حمام الدار محلى زغاليله والفرحة للعريس يمو زغل فيه والفرحة للعريس يمو زغل فيه محلى حمام الدار محلى زغاليله محلى حمام الدار محلى زغاليله والفرحة للعريس يمو زغل فيه والفرحة للعريس يمو زغل الله مرحبا محلى حمام الدار محلى رفو العاري محلى حمام الدار محلى رفو العاري والفرحة للعريس زغلتوا للغالي والفرحة للعريس زغلتوا للغالي محلى حمام الدار محلى زغاليله محلى حمام الدار محلى زغاليله والفرحة للعريس يمو زغر فيله والفرحة للعريس يمو اسمع نسمع نسمع ونحن تهنينا والدنيا صارت حلوة بعينينا. نحن جينا ونحن تهنينا والدنيا صارت حلوة بعينينا. نحن جينا ونحن تهنينا والدنيا صارت حلوة بعينينا. نحن جينا ونحن تهنينا والدنيا صارت حلوة بعينينا. يلا عالدب نشبك ايدينا ونغني سوا على دلعوه. الله الله الله. نزلت عالدبش وصارت تتلاوى حركة حشيشة قلبي من جوا. عالدبش وصارت تتلاوى حركة حشيشة قلبي من جوا. نزلت عالدبش وصارت تتلاوى حركة حشيشة قلبي من جوا. عالدبش وصارت تتلاوى حركة حشيشة قلبي من جوا. الله يجازيك يا جنس حوا وخلقتن عالدنيا تتعدي بوه. بصيج رام الله برجي بكرشيني ويلي يما. يما بصيج رام الله برجي بكرشيني ويلي يما. حارس حلاف عالمصحف ما ينخيد الا الزين ويلي يما. حارس حلاف عالمصحف ما ينخيد الا الزين ويلي يما. يما بصيج رام الله برجي بكرشيني ويلي يما. يما بصيج رام الله برجي بكرشيني. يلا نسمع فوق. بين البيري ورام الله من مدانا كبروني ويلي يما. بين البيري ورام الله من مدانا كبروني ويلي يما. علو زوايا كبري خلي احبابي يزوروني ويلي يما. علو زوايا كبري خلي احبابي يزوروني ويلي يما. يما بصيج رام الله بيرجي بكل شيء ويلي يما. يما بصيج رام الله بيرجي بكل شيء. الله ما حمله فوق. وعن جفرة فوق. لك جفرة ويا تبع الحصير وان كان ما في حبيب هيلن يا عناية. جفرة وياها الربيع تخبز على الصاجد مرسول الزرنا خلفان ونعاجل. بجفرة وياها الربيع تخبز على الصاجد مرسول الزرنا خلفان ونعاجل. والسمر عود الريحان وربيع على الماء شلع. الله 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 وين شام الكف اسمع. يا زمان وينو حبيبي يا زمان طول الغيبة يا زمان وهجر الحبايب يا زمان أكبر مصيبة وانا والله أكبر مصيبة. يا زمان وينو حبيبي يا زمان طول الغيبة يا زمان وهجر الحبايب يا زمان أكبر مصيبة وانا والله أكبر مصيبة. يا زمان سلم عليهم يا زمان واشتقنا ليهم يا زمان سلم عليهم يا زمان واشتقنا ليهم يا زمان ورحنا من ايديهم يا زمان رحنا هريبة ولا والله رحنا كتيبة. يا زمان وين حبيبي يا زمان طول الغيبة يا زمان وهجر الحبايب يا زمان أكبر مصيبة ولا والله. العب 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 لا 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 عسكر. نسمع الكف يلا.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Our next guest is Josh Rubner, and he's the author of the book Shattered Hopes, and it's about the failure of the Obama administration in brokering an Israeli-Palestinian peace deal. In addition to being an author, Josh previously worked at the Congressional Research Office, and he does have a Michigan connection. He attended the University of Michigan Ann Arbor, where he majored in political science and Near East studies, and he later on received a master's in international relations from Johns Hopkins University. Please welcome Josh Rubner, everyone.
Good evening. Assalamu alaikum. It's truly an honor for me to be here to help commemorate Land Day, which I think is a day which shows... Sure.
Sorry to interrupt, but the Qama for Maghrib prayer would be at 8:20. We talked to the Imam and he's okay with it, so please stay put. Thank you.
Land Day is a day which shows the continuity and the logic of the Zionist project and the policies of the State of Israel toward the Palestinian people, regardless of their location. Dr. Hattem talked earlier about the fragmentation of the Palestinian people under Israeli rule. But what unites them, regardless of their place, their geography, is the systematic dispossession to which they have been subjected over the years. And the truly terrible thing about the dispossession and the colonization that Palestinians have suffered at the hands of Israel is that it was completely predictable and understood at the highest levels of the United States government, even before the creation of the State of Israel in 1948. In 1943, at the height of World War II, Franklin Delano Roosevelt sent out 2 fact-finding missions to the Near East to report back to him on the conditions which they found and to make recommendations for how to resolve the issues there. Now, one of these delegations was led by a guy by the name of Brigadier General Patrick Hurley. And he went to Morocco, he went to Egypt, he went to Iraq, and he came back with a set of recommendations to the president. But the focus of Hurley's report was on the question of Palestine. And Hurley wrote this in 1943. The Zionist organization in Palestine has indicated its commitment to an enlarged program for 1, a sovereign Jewish state, which would embrace Palestine and probably Transjordan. 2, an eventual transfer of the Arab population from Palestine to Iraq. And 3, Jewish leadership for the whole Middle East in the fields of economic development and control. Hurley went on to state that among the Arabs in Palestine, there is little or no anti-Jewish sentiment as we ordinarily use the term, nor is there serious opposition to the concept of a Jewish national home. There are racial relationships between the Arab and the Jew. Notwithstanding these factors, there is a deep-seated Arab hostility to any immigration program intended to create a Jewish majority in Palestine and to the establishment of a Jewish sovereign state. The second delegation that FDR sent to the Near East reported even more frankly the fact that the Zionist program for the establishment of a Jewish state in Palestine could not be achieved except through force, except through the use of arms. Lieutenant Colonel Harold Hoskins reported to FDR, again, this is in 1943, he reported that it should be very clear to the American people that only by military force can a Zionist state in Palestine be imposed upon the Arabs. And because this Zionist state, this Jewish state in Palestine, could only be imposed through force, Hoskins recommended this as a resolution to the issue. He said that the existing population of 1 million Arabs and 1/2 million Jews in Palestine is not to be moved and is to form a binational state within a proposed Levant federation. Now, why do I bring to your attention these two memos which were written to FDR at the height of World War II 72 years ago? I do so for two reasons. Number one, to show you that even before the establishment of the State of Israel, even before the Nakba, the catastrophe, U.S. policymakers at the highest level understood full well all of the implications, all of the catastrophes that would ensue with the creation of a Jewish state in Palestine. The President of the United States was told that the establishment of a Jewish state in Palestine would by necessity involve the dispossession of the indigenous Palestinian inhabitants of the land. And these advisors to FDR made it quite clear that the Palestinian population was implacably opposed to the notion of there being a Jewish state exercising political sovereignty in their homeland, and that such a state could only be imposed upon the Palestinian people by military force, and that this was not a good option, and that instead there should be some form of binational state where Palestinians and Jews would live together as equals under the same state structure, not under an exclusivist state for one people. John Kerry, the Secretary of State, testified before Congress that there exists a 1 to 2 year window of opportunity for the establishment of a Palestinian state. Because John Kerry understands that because of Israel's ongoing colonization of Palestinian land, there simply will be no geographic base left upon which to establish this state. But John Kerry didn't testify. He didn't testify that there is a 1 to 2 year window of opportunity in the aftermath of Netanyahu's victory. He told Congress this in April of 2013, 2 years ago. So even according to John Kerry, the window of opportunity for a two-state solution has come and gone. Similarly, after negotiations failed yet again in 2013 and 2014, President Obama's senior peace process negotiator, a fellow by the name of Martin Indyk, who, by the way, worked for the American Israel Public Affairs Committee, was the founding executive director of its think tank in Washington, D.C., the Washington Institute for Near East Policy. Certainly no friend of the Palestinian people. Even he, after the failure of these negotiations, admitted that Israel, through its colonization of Palestinian land, had created a, quote, irreversible binational reality. An irreversible binational reality. So here we are full circle. The realization in 1943 by FDR's advisors that a binational solution was the only feasible and realistic way to head off disaster. And a realization today that the notion of establishing an independent Palestinian state in the West Bank, Gaza Strip, and East Jerusalem has come and gone. So here we are back to 1943. And with this bald-faced racism and apartheid on full display for the world to see, how much longer How much longer is the international community going to accept the apartheid reality of Israel's control over the Palestinian people? I don't think much longer. I'm actually incredibly optimistic and energized by Netanyahu's victory, because I think it sets the stage finally for some creative thinking about how to move forward, about how to resolve the question of Palestine on a just and lasting basis, with freedom for Palestinians under military occupation, with justice for Palestinian refugees, and with equality for Palestinian citizens of Israel. That day is coming soon, and with your ongoing commitment, with your ongoing work, we will achieve that. Thank you very much.
ما هو الأحد يرد جوابي وما هو الأحد وما هو الأحد يرد جوابي صوتي بغير حنان صوتي بغير حنانك غير مجاب ما ولا أحد ما ولا أحد يرد جوابي صوتي بغير حنانك صوتي بغير حنانك غير مجابي الحب مختوم الرقيق الحب مختوم الرقيق الحب مختوم الرقيق كأنما نسقى بنشوته ألذ شرابي وحبيبة اسمع مع بعض صفقة فوق يلا together مع بعض فوق وحبيبة للقلب أغلى من عيوني والهوى وخليلة بالحب أنقى من نسيمات المساء وحبيبة للقلب أغلى من عيوني والهوى وخليلة بالحب أنقى نسيمات المساء وهففة الطور أحلى من نجيمات السماء جمعت من كل حسن من سمات الأنبياء من سمات الأنبياء وحبيبة للقلب أغلى من عيوني والهوى وخليلة بالحب أنقى من نسيمات المساء فأمي للقلب نور ولدنيا يا ضياء ذكرها في القلب يأتي كل صبح أو مساء فأمي للقلب نور ولدنيا يا ضياء ذكرها في القلب يأتي جزيل من دعاء قلت يا ربي أنلها من عطائك والبهاء من عطائك والبهاء وحبيبة للقلب أغلى من عيوني والهوى وخليلة بالحب أنقى من نسيمات المساء وعفيفة بالطول أحلام من نجيمات السواد جمعت من كل حسن من سمات الأنبياء من سمات الأنبياء مولاي اجفني جفاهن الكرى والشوق لاعجه بقلبي خياما مولاي لي عمل ولكن موجب لعقوبتي فاحنن علي تكرما فاحنن علي تكرما واجلو صدى قلبي واجلو صدى قلبي بصفو محبتي يا خير من أعطى الجزاء والنعمة آمن مان 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 آمن مان 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 يا قلبي يا لائمي في الهوى العذري يا لائمي في الهوى العذري كفاك اشجار من تام ملوغ ولا غالم بقال شجار حبيبي ظلم الأحب عادل مهما بحكم جار راضي ولو صرت عند أهل العشق عبرا يا قلب يا قلب انعي ويا عين ظروفي غبرا تروي وتنبت بقاع القاحلات شجارة وانا 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 حبيبي ابراهيم فوق يابا فوق الحرم فوق النور تبدى يابا واجعل نارا شوم تقبل يا ربي يا رب اسمع صفقة مع بعض فوق يلا واجعل نارا شوم اقبل يا ربي يا رب ويا سريا بالليل يابا نحو المدينة المدينة سريا بالليل يابا نحو المدينة ويا سريا نحو المدينة المدينة يا سريا بالليل يا يابا نحو المدينة أوصلني الأشواق يابا حي النبي نبينا المصطفى المحبوب شافعنا بكرة فوق الحرم فوق يابا فوق الحرم فوق النور بدا يابا واجعل نارا شوف بقبل يا ربي يا ربي ومن الرمضان ما خذوذ يابا يلي تصلي بين الرمضان ما خذوذ يابا يلي تصلي ومن الرمضان ما خذوذ يابا يلي تصلي بين الرمضان ما خذوذ يابا يلي تصلي لرب الأكوان يابا أدعو لعلي ارضاني وأكون مقبول الدعوات الحرم فوق يابا فوق الحرم فوق النور بدا يابا واجعل نارا شوف فاقبل يا ربي يا رب واغفر الزلات حالي حال بالي بال 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 حالي حال أنت مرادي أنت الطبيب تحفظ فؤادي زمان عجيب أنت مرادي أنت الطبيب تحفظ فؤادي زمان عجيب أنت مرادي أنت الطبيب تحفظ فؤادي زمان عجيب أنت الطبيب تحفظ فؤادي زمان حالي حال بالي بال 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 حالي حال بالي بال
شكرا بارك الله فيكم يعطيكم العافيه السلام عليكم
Assalamu alaikum. Jazakumullah khair for sticking with us throughout the entire program. And just like to thank a few people without which this program wouldn't be possible. Sister Ines Muhammad, Sister Mahboob Harb, Sister Maryam Suhaib, Dr. Dad Khatato, Omar Basayli, Khalid Saleh, Yunus Kitri, and Sufyan Nabhan. Please give them a nice round of applause. Jazakumullah khair. And have a safe trip home. Assalamu alaikum.